Could Lindsey Wallace in Halloween Kills and the upcoming Halloween Ends movie be the Haddonfield Witch? Let's talk about it.
Before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content in the future.
What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. I want to get on here and make this quick little video. It's something that's really been on my mind. I have watched Halloween Kills probably about 6 times now since it's been out. Once at the theater, and I'm subscribed to Peacock. I'm about to unsubscribe because I only wanted to watch it for Halloween Kills. So I've been trying to soak it all in and watch as much as I can while I can, but I don't want to stay subscribed to it because they don't have enough content that I really care about. So I want to know down below who else is doing that, who else is just unsubscribing after Halloween is over. So anyways, on this topic, I want to talk about Lindsey Wallace, okay? Lindsey Wallace, who survived from Halloween Kills, which was kind of bizarre the way it happened, because whenever she was brought to the hospital, it was like she just kind of disappeared from the movie for the rest of the movie, like halfway through it. And so we didn't see anything else from her. David Gordon Green has said in interviews that he doesn't think that we've seen the last of Lindsey Wallace. She will play probably, I don't know if it would be a significant role or if she'll just have like a short scene in it. I know that he said that Halloween Ends is going to be very divisive, and obviously Halloween Kills is very divisive if you really ask, one fan to the next. And overall, I did like it. I don't know if you checked out my review or not. I did a spoiler review where I went in depth on how I felt about the movie. But I want to talk about Lindsey Wallace right now and her role. What is she hiding? Okay? I want to make this quick little video. I want to know if anybody else is thinking this, or maybe I'm just reading into it too much, okay? So this is just a fun little video. Don't start hating and disliking the video. This is just a fun theory video. I kind of want to do some videos like this, for Halloween and for Scream, in the future. So let's talk about this. Okay, we see Lindsey Wallace. She's with the group, the Haddonfield survivors, I guess you could call them. Tommy Doyle, Marion Chambers, and Lonnie. When they're attacked at that park, and Lindsey goes over there to the kids and tells them to get out of there, and everyone gets attacked at the car. And you remember she was taking such a long time to get back to that car because she was filling a bag full of bricks, which was taking forever, it felt like. By the time she gets over there, she gets attacked by Michael, and he slams her up against the car. And she takes off his mask. She grabs on his mask and it falls off. He immediately throws it to the ground and quits attacking her. He goes to find his mask. He's very infatuated with the mask. We get that, okay? But why? Okay? Everyone now is thinking that, is he supernatural? Is he not supernatural? My theory, and this is just me, my theory is the mask gives him supernatural powers. Somehow, maybe in Halloween Ends, maybe they tie a little bit of Season of the Witch in there, with like the masks. And maybe Michael's mask was like one of a kind that gave you these supernatural powers. And maybe that's why he's so infatuated with it, because he feels stronger and he is transcending while he's in the mask. But when the mask is off, he's mortal. But when the mask is on, he's immortal. You see where I'm going with here? Might sound silly to a lot of fans. Not saying that that's exactly where I want it to go, but his infatuation with the mask, even when Karen gets the mask off and he's going after it, think about it. She plants it in the streets, and when he picks it up and the mob is there, he puts it back on, and they fuck him up, right? They shoot him a few times. They beat him up. Someone hits him with a damn iron. And then Karen stabs him right there in the back. I mean, no mortal man can survive that, right? But if you have this mask that makes you immortal, makes you stronger, and that's the reason why he's infatuated with the mask, is only when it's on. what if they play into a key role with something like that? With like maybe they throw a little bit of a season of the witch twist into Halloween Ends of like where the mask came from. Because if you think about it, in Halloween 2018, whenever the journalist or the podcasters, whoever they are, says that they got the mask from a friend at the Attorney General's office, which was very shoehorned line in there. What if they go into a backstory of like how the mask was made, how it randomly like or accidentally showed up in that hardware store in Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween 1978. You know, maybe it was an accident. Maybe he came across it by accident, and then it just like that was his infatuation. Maybe that's where David Gordon Green and Danny McBride and the team is going with this storyline. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But with Lindsey Wallace knowing to pull off that mask and him to quit attacking her, how did she know to do that? Not many other people did that, if you really think about it. But she went immediately for the mask, and he quit attacking her, and it gave her time to get away. What does she know that nobody else knows? My thought. She runs off, right? She goes through the park. There's a little chase scene, and she hides down in the ditch, right by the bank of the little creek. And there's a bridge and there's a tree, and it's kind of like that scene off of Lord of the Rings when the hobbits are running from the ghost horse people. I don't know what the fuck they're called. But you know what I'm saying. She's hiding down there by the tree. Michael Myers is looking for her, and he walks away. Well, later on, fast forward a couple scenes later, Tommy Doyle and Lonnie and everybody finds her, and she's crawling out of that creek like she's like got mud and like bruising and a little bit of blood, I think, right here on her cheek. And it looks like she's just been like trampled through the mud, like, you know, and us as the audience, we just watched it. No, Michael didn't do that, you know. So like, was she faking that, or was there a deleted scene that we haven't seen yet? Maybe it'll be on the Blu-ray or 4K. I don't know. I know they are going to have an extended cut and an alternate ending, which I've gone over on my channel as well. So maybe we'll see that right there, you know. But what if she was faking it? What if and she survived? So what makes you think that she doesn't know something that others don't? Like okay. I said something silly the other night, okay? Me and some friends, we were talking about this movie. And I said, you know what would be freaking wild? You know, and that would really be, you know, just, you know, like that would split audiences. Because if they do bring in Season of the Witch in some form or capacity, that movie alone is already, you know, split audiences. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. It's not a bad movie, but it's not considered a Halloween movie because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it. But if they incorporated, and you know, the original movie was, I think, taking place in the same world. I think I could be wrong about that, but like if they make that in the same world in here, because we do see some of the similar masks from Halloween Season of the Witch, Halloween 3, right? If they incorporate it here and make it to where Michael Myers' mask somehow gives him supernatural powers while he's wearing it, not when he's not wearing it, that would show his infatuation, why he wants the mask so much. Also, I had a fun little theory of like, what if, you know, and I said in the intro of this video, what if Lindsey Wallace was the Haddonfield Witch? You know, it was just a fun little theory, but the more I thought about it, I was kind of like, they wouldn't be crazy enough to go that route. Or, you know, maybe she's not a witch. Maybe she's just somebody that knows more history about Michael and been keeping an eye on him at the Smith Grove Sanitarium, and maybe she's got connections at, you know, where the mask came from, or she just knows more than she lets on. It's crazy that everybody else, all the new, all the surviving cast from the original died except for her. You know what I'm saying? Why? Could she be like a secret villain controlling Michael somehow? You know, think about like it's fucking stupid. And think about Sleepy Hollow. Remember the witch controlling the Headless Horseman? And she was controlling him to kill and all this kind of stuff, and there was a curse on Sleepy Hollow. What if there's a curse on Haddonfield, and she's like this person that knows more about Michael and can control him, and maybe she knew the only way to get out of that attack was to take off his mask, you know? Or maybe it's not that. Maybe she just knows more than she does. Maybe she's not a villain. Maybe or maybe she's not a witch. You know, I wouldn't want her to be a witch. That's not the way I want the story to go. It's just a fun little theory. But something tells me that Lindsey Wallace isn't being completely honest. I feel like that she knows more than she lets on, just because she knew to pull that mask off. Very convenient. Could be convenient writing, could be lazy writing. Who knows? There's a little bit of lazy writing in this movie already, but it's fun to think about, speculate about, right? What do you guys think? What's your theory? Do you think Lindsey Wallace knows more? Or do you think she just got lucky? She just pulled off a mask and got lucky, and she'll play a significant role in Halloween Ends. And yeah. And speaking of Halloween Ends, I have a theory, and I have, ideas and possibilities of where I want the Halloween Ends to go to. So today is going to be a Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends video day. So I'm probably going to have a few of these. I don't want to put everything in one video because there are a few different topics. So I'm playing catch up this week, so bear with me. And click that bell and like this video and subscribe to Destination Station. And yeah, be looking out for that video too, because I have some ideas of where I want the Halloween franchise to go. And even after it ends, I kind of have an idea of, well, where I want to see it go. We all want it to go a certain way, but after the Laurie Strode story is gone. So yeah, be looking out for those videos. Anyways, I'm done yip yapping, and subscribe to Destination Station. Let's start some comments down below. I'll answer some of them, and I want to know you guys' theory of like where do you think that Lindsey knows more than she lets on, or am I just thinking too much into it? All right, guys. This is Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Hello, sinners. It is I, Father Evil, and I invite you to Destination Station on YouTube.